1921 is named after the historic Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and is the only co-working and incubator space of its kind on the far south side of Chicago.
It is designed to train, fund, and launch minority and women-owned tech startups in the community. And joining us to tell us how it all works is CEO and founder James Parker. Thanks for coming in.
No, thank you for having me.
I love the way you kind of phrased it so people can get it. It's like 1871. That's down in the merchandise mart, but it's on the south side.
Correct, it's on the far south side. And really what we do, our plan is to emulate 1871. They're probably one of the most prolific incubators in the country. And so I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. But our goal is to train, fund, and launch minority and women-owned startups. And with our business model, we're able to move low-income and emerging communities forward in 1 to 2 years instead of decades. And we do that by launching the startups in the community. So most startups launch downtown. It's the hot space, right? Fulton Market, not mad at them. But Fulton Market is growing like crazy as a result. Right. So my plan was, well, my business model plan was, well, what if we launch some really great startups in Roseland, in Inglewood, in Pilsen, in Austin, and then we train individuals how to work those jobs, help desk, tech support. Cybersecurity is going to be like the #1, well, especially with everything's going on.
Exactly.
Cybersecurity, so we're working with a company that teaches cybersecurity. So now we're able to launch startups in the community, train individuals who live in the community how to work that. So now you take someone going from no income or low income to 55, 70, 80,000 a year.
Wow.
That's how you move a community forward.
And actually reinvest it into that community.
Absolutely. And I mean, you've touched on the significance of the geographic location, but talk about some of the challenges of being, you know, the first of its kind in the area. And then I'm guessing too, eventually you hope to spark more people to come on down there too.
Absolutely. Well, that's really the goal. I mean, again, when you look at the model of 1871 and Fulton Market and how startups, everybody's going to Fulton Market, TikTok. I mean, everybody. So imagine as startups launch, well, when more people make more money, well, guess what happens? Then they start to bring in more restaurants. Well, then they bring in more retail, and then they bring. So it's really, you really have to look at the angle of equipping the community first. Once the community is equipped, then they're able to buy a home. I mean, imagine 10,000 people in Roseland, 10,000 people in Austin, 10,000 people in Pilsen making 100 grand a year.
Oh, yeah.
It changes the trajectory. And so you're right, it is difficult being the first and starting it. But I always tell my students, I teach entrepreneurship there, that look at the end of the book first. So once you know what the end of the book looks like, you can work your way back and you're inspired the whole time when you know how the story ends.
So tell me about some of the companies that you have working with you now.
Sure. So we've got, right now we've got 9 tech startups in the pipeline that we're very excited about. And they cover everything from fintech to subscription-based models to apps that we're going to be launching. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my founding investment group who really helped get this going.
These are the people that provided the money?
Yes! Yes.
That's a little important.
Yeah, I want to make sure I say thank you to them. And they're all over. I grew up in Germany, so a lot of my friends who from Germany that are in the States now, I reached out to them and said, I'm doing this big thing, what do you think? And they were like, yeah. But to answer your question a little more, we also, part of 1921 is we're a resource base, right? So right now, the biggest trend in startups are entrepreneurs who work a regular job, right? They're trying to, so we work with professionals, like we work with a young lady named Marlena Ruffin. She's kind of the coach. She helps people go from your job to starting your business, right? We also work with a company called The Buddy Effect, because as a small business, you need an assistant, right? Perception is reality. So they provide a virtual assistant, you know what I mean? And in the training part, we're training young men and the young people rather in the cybersecurity, the training. We want to make sure they're the ideal candidate for the job. It's one thing to get the certification. So we're working with an organization, a guy named Kevin Davenport, who's got a company called The Ideal Candidate. So it trains them and gets them ready to be that ideal candidate. And so so we're excited about that.
And now, just to explain this to us in terms of the not-for-profit arm versus, explain the divisions.
So 1921 Co-working is kind of the business side, right? We have office lease, beautiful offices. I don't know if we have the picture, but we've got the most beautiful offices, period. And shout out to my design team. I did not do that, but Keena Strong from Strong on Decor and Tiffany. I mean, I couldn't do, literally, you have to have your team. So our not-for-profit arm is 1921 Incubator, NFP. And what that is, that's where we do all the training for the students. So we want it to be absolutely free, right? Because if you're working in low-income communities, it's going to be difficult for them to pay for cybersecurity, pay for help desk or tech support. And so that funding helps us train them, but it also helps us launch the startups. And that's why we kicked off our stakeholder opportunity. So.
I love
it's
this
a great
so
idea.
much.
It's absolutely a great idea, and it's something that is actually working in the community that benefits the community that would only grow the community. So,
absolutely.
James, what a wonderful conversation.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for coming in and sharing. We wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for having me.